Good morning YouTube. Just got myself ready for today's walk in the Peak District. Just like change of plan. I was thinking about it last night, and whereas I had planned for the next stage to be Fox House to Dronfield, I've got the whole day to walk, so I thought, well, I really need to extend the walk a little bit, and so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to park at Fox House and leave the car. I'm actually going to go up to Burbage, to the top of Burbage, with the car park there, and then follow the trail down through the Burbage Valley, which is actually part of the Sheffield Country Walk, and then just continue once I get to Fox House as I had originally planned. As you can see, I've got my base layer on. These things have been with me for donkey's years. First started wearing Helly Hansen stuff, crikey, probably when I was in my early 20s, during my reserve service weekends and such, and I bought two. In fact, I bought two sets of the Lifer underwear complete. That's like top and bottoms. I don't know what happened to one set of the bottoms. I've only got one of those left, but the two tops, still got them, still perfectly functional, still fit me, which is good, and they are probably the best base layer I've ever used. Getting on a bit now, but they're getting a bit sort of fluffy, you know, the pile is starting to fluff up a bit, but in terms of a performance base layer, they are probably the dog's bollocks. I think I've actually lost one now to my son, because he started doing the old outdoor stuff and he's starting to fill out, and he's into adult clothes now, so yeah, I think I'm going to start losing a lot of my gear to him. So the gear is pretty much the same as I videoed yesterday, with a few exceptions. The jumper that I showed isn't going to be in the bag. It's going to be on me when I get to the drop-off point, so to speak. It's not a very warm day today, and the wind is blowing. The start of the walk is about 1,000 feet, that's 300 metres or 330 metres, and it's going to be quite cold up there, with the wind chill and everything, so I'm going to need that jumper on. Also the wetproof top, which is actually a regatta, not a sprayway, as I may have mentioned yesterday. That's in, or just under the top flap of my burgundy, sorry, not my burgundy, my day sack. I've got a litre of water in an aluminium water bottle. I've also got about 0.6 of a litre of tea in a small flask. So that's the fluid I'm going to be carrying. In terms of food, you saw the goodie bag yesterday. I've also made myself a sandwich so I can have some lunch. It's the default sandwich, you know, ham, cheese, Branston pickle. So I'm about to depart. I might deviate via McDonald's for a Mackie D's breakfast, just to give myself the breakfast of champions and give myself a good start in life. But yeah, I'm looking forward to today. Even with the weather being a bit naff, it's going to be a good walk, especially with the extension, which is probably about 2 miles. So see you later. Okay, hi again. Quick update on the situation with the stage 2 of the Sheffield Country Way video. So I completed the walk yesterday. Actually did 11 miles as opposed to the 10 I was planning, primarily due to a bit of a navigational error. But But yeah, completed the walk. Had a great day out in the fresh air. Saw some great sights. Unfortunately, the battery in my camera smartphone decided to pack up not long after lunchtime, so I didn't get any footage from the second half of the walk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and re-walk the second half from Totley to Dronfield, and take this camera, which is the new Canon camcorder. Take this camera so you can see the mistake I made, and also the route, because it is quite tricky in places. This section is not very well defined in places, and it is quite overgrown as well in others, particularly the bit from Mickley round the back of Dronfield Woodhouse. So I need you guys to be aware of that, because if anybody tries doing this walk in shorts, they're in for a nasty surprise, because certainly the section around Dronfield Woodhouse, or around Dronfield Woodhouse, is actually two sections which this applies to. They are quite overgrown, and if you're wearing shorts you're going to get cut to death. So you need to be aware of that. The other thing is there's quite a few electric fences as well as you head towards Dronfield itself and the pub where I finished. So you need to be aware of that also. So don't feel too disappointed. I had a great day out. It's just a pity I can't share it with you just yet. When I'll get around to doing that second half of the walk, I don't know. I'm quite busy and I'm back at work on Monday, so maybe I'll get a chance this weekend. I don't know yet, we'll see, but we'll see how we go. So stay tuned, and hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Okay, bye for now.